The Stoplight Approach, the mission of the movement is, or the vision indeed, is that every child has the right to a safe school, a safe home, and a safe community. It's only within that safe environment that a child can really thrive. So working with that, we have created a toolkit that teachers and parents and carers within the community can use to work with children to foster that safe environment. So it starts with teaching the children the language of the stoplight. This is a sort of symbol that we use to create that safe environment. So let me explain that a little bit more. The stoplight is familiar to many people, or traffic light that we might say in the UK. So you have the stoplight with red, yellow and green, and we relate those to 3 different brain states. In red we're in survival mode, in yellow we're perhaps a little bit stressed, and in either red or yellow our brains aren't functioning very well and we don't feel safe. And the green of the stoplight represents that zone where we feel relaxed and safe enough to use our full brain capacity and to absorb new information. The place that we all want to get to when we're working with children is green, both for the child and for the teacher. And then, so what we do is, first of all, we teach the language of the stoplight to children. So we teach them to think about, when are you in red? When are you in yellow? When are you in green? And what does that feel like? And it's amazing how quickly the children absorb that. And so very quickly they're having conversations where they're describing their feelings. They might say, I was really in green today and I had such a great time at school. Or, oh my goodness, my friend was in red and I was really worried about her. So this actually means that the child is learning emotional literacy. They're learning to identify and describe their feelings. The next step that you see in this process is that they then start to think about how their friend is feeling, or perhaps their teacher or their mum or their dad. And then they start to recognize those brain states in them. What we want then is to teach those children how to regulate those emotions. They can feel them, identify them, express them, and then the next stage is for them to regulate them. And this is huge. It's very difficult to explain how important that is in child development. We can work on an IQ, and that's relatively set at birth, but the EQ, the emotional quotient, is such a huge indicator of their future success. And so with the stoplight, we work with these children to help them to develop these soft skills. And that relies on teachers being able to do the same, and parents.